on to you, Sagittarius? Hopefully y'all having a great day. So I've been hanging around a lot of you Sagittarius lately, and a lot of you Sagittarius been having some bad luck. Um, so let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. So for you, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and then you have the World card right here. So a lot of you Sagittarius are in the situation where a lot of you very much so are healthy. You're doing your thing. You're not letting anyone get you down. You're not letting anyone really draw out your good health. And then the next thing you know, you end up just being just poor health, right? You Sagittarius are making sure that no one drains that kind of joy from you, because excess stress can really get you down. Excess stress can put you in a poor health situation, right? And me personally, I'm not going. If someone is trying to get me down and trying to get me to be in a situation where I'm thinking of things from a perspective of I'm just in a poor health situation, I'd rather just leave them alone. The Six of Cups and the Tower, this person is coming back in, this ex. They don't want to leave you alone because they see you, Sagittarius, as being a good relationship, a good significant other. And like it is, as I said before, I've been seeing it, a lot of you Sagittarius, as of late, I want to say within the past 2 months, for some reason, a lot of you Sagittarius been having a hard time with other people, hard time with others, hard time, not just with other people, but just in a general sense. Some of you Sagittarius been regretting some of the things that you've done. Dang, there's so much of this that I can say, but I'm not going to. Fun fact, I found out that Sagittarius is a rare zodiac sign because the majority of people are actually born up, the majority of the Earth's population are actually born up underneath the sign Scorpio. I knew that. But what I didn't know is the least amount of people who are born up underneath the sign of Sagittarius. You learn something new every single day, I didn't know that. I literally just found that out today. So if you're watching this today, then that means that I actually found that out the day before. Interesting facts, really interesting facts. The point that I'm trying to make here with that is, for you Sagittarius, right, this person is going to be very wired up, and they're going to really want to have romantic fun with you. They're going to be insistent on trying to get you Sagittarius to relax. They're going to try to entice you to have romantic fun with them. And you said, depending on how strong you and how sturdy you Sagittarius are, you might go for it or you might not go for it. It just depends on who you are. The Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, this person, again, they're using this to get you to lower your guard. They don't want you Sagittarius to actually leave them alone, to stay silent, to not give them any kind of communication, because that would be one of their worst fears, not really, but their heart would drop. They would not be having a very fun time whatsoever because of the fact that they would know that you Sagittarius are legitimately moving on. So I've talked about this prior to, right, about how that sometimes the way that the universe tests you to see if you're moving forward, there's a plethora of ways that your higher self can test your lower self. And one of those ways is by sending a significant other or someone that you had some sort of romantic interest in back into your life to test you to see if you are actually okay with that, right? Sorry about that. To test you to see. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, the drainage in my nose is gone. Learn something new. But yeah, to test you to see if you Sagittarius are actually really going to leave them alone. And the Five of Wands represents they're going to be upset if you tell them no, if you ignore them. But again, that's a part of it. You're going to have to tell them no, ignore them. You're going to have to, because if you don't, they will always think that they have power over you. Now, you know where I'm going with this. People be already thinking that they are underneath you are underneath some kind of spell, enough as it is. Don't follow into this, okay? Don't fall for this. This is another one of their tactics to get you Sagittarius to now start thinking that if you can essentially cave to them coming on to you, then they've got you wrapped around their finger. Whenever it is that they mess up a little bit too far, they can always get you Sagittarius in a position of having to forgive them by basically doing what? Coming back out of the blue, looking good, trying to entice you, and trying to have romantic fun randomly on just having wild romantic fun, if you know what I mean. Wild romantic fun. Pull their hair. They may want to pull your hair. Y'all know. Y'all know, right? And so the thing is that the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, which is Sagittarius and Taurus, this right here represents you Sagittarius essentially having to just be mindful of this, that this is a game. This is a test. This is a test from your higher self. Don't fall for this. The Hierophant, think with your big head and not your little head or whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? In between your legs, think with your head on high. You dig what I'm saying? Don't think with that chakra. Because the Judgment and the Knight of Cups represents, because again, this is a test. If you find yourself being in a position where you Sagittarius start thinking to yourselves that, oh, you know, nothing gonna happen, this person is gonna get you to think, oh, they, you know, you still, okay, well, you still hanging out with them. They still have their claws in you, right? Spiritually speaking. I think that was a pun without me even trying to. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. The point that I'm trying to make here with that is, just don't fall for it. Because once again, yo, like, one of the reasons why it is I passed up on certain times where I could have had romantic fun was it wasn't right. Like, I'm not like, you know, look, I want to do whatever it is that I want to do. And I don't want to get jammed up. And what I mean when I say that, I'm talking about it like I can just see where the game was. Like I could have, you know, I could have had romantic fun at 12. Problem though is the person was 18. And I could just see where the game was going, because the person essentially would have wanted to have my offspring or whatever. But I could just, I peep game as to where that was going. The person was going to go ahead and say, oh, they carrying and stuff like this. And I could just see the game. So I decided to say, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and stay away from that, because I just, like it is I said before, I saw where it was going to go. And the situation for me is I'm not going for it, because, and see, this is the thing that a lot of people, this is what it is that I'm warning you Sagittarius about, right? The fact that that's the low-hanging fruit. And what I mean when I say the low-hanging fruit, I'm talking about it from a perspective of people really be, like people be seeing where this thing is gonna go, but they so caught up with their desires and the need to like get it off, to the point where they don't really see, they don't see the and then they see it, but they don't really care about it. And I'm here to tell you, Sagittarius, that you are in a good position because you do care about the and then. And truth be told, you should care about it, because there's some people in the world who, no matter how fine they look, no matter how attracted you are to them, you can't look to have romantic fun with them. You can't. Because because I'm going to tell you why. The minute that you say, okay, even if the person comes on to you, if you say, okay, you with it, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to be in a position where if you do that, now all of this person and their obsessive nature, now they start to wash all of that off onto you. And then you got all kind of problems. And see, this goes right back to what it is I was saying about it a couple of minutes ago. This is part of why it is that even though I've had offers, even to have romantic fun at a young age, I had offers. I didn't have romantic fun, truth be told, because I get onto my YouTube channel and my videos and I bare my soul. I didn't have romantic fun until I was 25. Truth be told, I'm 33. Because I had an offer at 12, but I really just saw where it was. And I was like, nah, I'm not going. Because I knew what was coming from this. You see, and this is exactly what this person is trying to do with you. They're trying to get you, Sagittarius, to completely forget about your higher level and get you to think from the perspective of the horse instead of the perspective of the human being. Right? The person that understands that people are manipulative, right? So you, Sagittarius, have to think like the human being instead of the horse right now, because the thing is that if you, Sagittarius, end up thinking like the horse, yeah, you're going to have fun. It's going to be good. It's going to be real wild and everything. And it's going to be what you want, but they're going to try to make it what it is that you want so that they can get you, Sagittarius, to be like, oh, okay, cool, you rocking with it. And what's going to happen after that? All the wildness. All of the wildness. Sometimes, and this is how it is that I know that a lot of people, especially on the internet specifically, don't be knowing what it is that they talking about. And they bring this type of stupidity out into the world outside of these computers and these screens, is because anybody who can't keep it a buck with you and tell you it's not a good idea for you to just be having romantic fun with anybody, no matter how good they look, it's best for you not to. If they can't keep it a buck with you, they've never actually been, they don't have experience. They've never actually been through anything. This is how it is that you can tell, right? Because if they really Sagittarius, if they really been through something, they would tell you. I don't care what anybody up on the internet says. Can you know what I'm saying? Can two people be friends platonically without having romantic fun? And the answer to that is absolutely. That's not an exception. Absolutely they can. Anybody sitting up on the internet telling you that they can't, that's a huge problem. That's a dub. And I'll tell you why it's a dub. Because that's impossible. There are some people, like I said before, who are so out of their mind. You could tell, like, if you have romantic fun with that person, what is this person going to do to you? How is this person going to start acting towards you? There's sometimes you'll go ahead, and I'm going to get to the clarification, but I'm just showing you the kind of game that the person is on right now. There's sometimes where you could go ahead and really hang out with a person, right? And the two of you may end up having romantic fun. And then the next thing you know, the person won't leave you alone. And then it's this uptick, this uptick of obsession. And that could result in you going to the afterlife. Person's too obsessed. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. King of Swords, Empress, Five of Wands, Page of Wands, Four of Swords. Like I said before, I said before, this person's coming on to you because they want to be in a relationship with you again, because you, Sagittarius, was the best relationship that they've ever been in. The problem though is that you got a chance to see how out of their mind they were. Do not go back to these people. That if you do, that is going to be the start of them interacting with you without the mask. Okay, so be on your P's and Q's, y'all. Be on your P's and Q's. Buckle up. If you go back, if you Sagittarius go back, buckle up. You in for a wild ride. Trust me. I done been in them type of situations, and I ain't even have romantic fun. But I ain't even have romantic fun. On my Moorish honor, I haven't even had romantic fun with some of these people. And I'm already getting the issues. So you can imagine if I did have the romantic fun and I aim to please. All right, now, not me. Sometimes I've been in certain situations where I could just see how wild the other person was. And I was like, nah, I can't do this. And my friends at the time, oh, you a sucker. Why you ain't gonna do this? Look at how wild this person is already, Joe. You know what I mean? Look at the slang term for yo, right? I get it from my Chicagoans. But it's like, yo, look at how wild this person is, yo. Now imagine if me and this person had romantic fun, and especially if it was good. And more than likely it would be good. Here come the stalking. And then especially if they see me speaking to anybody else. It could even be a misunderstanding. I could be talking to my sister. So I would just dub that a lot of the times. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And also, too, I want more of you Sagittarius to come through to get a reading from me. There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it, right? And that way you can be able to come through and get a reading from me. Appreciate you. Peace.